Graders, let's talk a little bit about the back cover of your math journal. Inside the back cover of your math journal, you are going to see a number chart like this that goes all the way up to 110. And you're going to see some numbers right up here where you see like -1 up to -9. You are not going to use those right now. We do not need to worry about those negative numbers, but we are going to pay attention to the 0 all the way up to 110. Okay, and what's also really great about the back cover of our math journal is there are 2 number lines. And you remember number lines from yesterday. We were introduced to our class number line poster yesterday, where we saw thermometers and we saw number lines that were bigger or smaller. So we see one that goes, once again, that has a few negative numbers, but we do not need to worry about those. This is a good one though. Still there's that -1, but do not pay attention to him right now. We are not going to use him right now. But what we are going to talk about is this hundreds chart right now, because we're going to talk about adding and subtracting a little bit. And what I want to talk to you about is number stories and how we are going to use number stories in 2nd grade, and we will use number stories to add, and we will use number stories to subtract. And oftentimes we think of stories during reading time, right? Stories like Pete the Cat or Pinkalicious, but we can use stories in math too. And number stories can help us add and they can help us subtract. Okay? So when we think of a number story, I'm going to give you an example. Angela had $14. She earned $5 more. How much money does Angela have now? So when we listen to that number story, we're thinking about the amount of money that Angela started out with, and then it says that she earned money. So when we hear the word earn, that doesn't mean that she lost money, right? It means that she was given money. So when we hear that earn, we know that means she was given something, we think of addition. So she had $14 and she earned 5 more. That's another way to say 14 plus 5. So how much money does Angela have now? So one thing that you could use is the number line that's down here. I know it's really itty bitty on your screen, but if you have your math journal right in front of you, you can start at the number 14 and you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hops. And what does it land on? 19. That's correct. So when you start at 14 and you are at 14 and you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are stopping on our 5th hop because she earned $5. She stopped at 19. This is one way that you could use a number line to help you add, because a number line is a great math tool. You can also use the chart up here, but right now I'm talking about the number line. So how much money does Angela have now? $19. Let's try another one. Jose had 10 crayons. While cleaning his room, he found 7 more crayons. How many crayons does Jose have? So when we listen again, Jose had 10 crayons. While cleaning his room, he found 7 more. When we hear the word more, we think of addition. We think of adding. So we started with 10. He's adding 7. So we start at 10 on our number line and we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I stop on my 7th hop because I'm only adding 7 because he found 7 more crayons. And I land on the number 17. Let's try another one. Melissa made 12 muffins for the party. Her friend ate 8 muffins. How many muffins did Melissa have left? Now this type of wording in the number story is a little different than the first few problems I read to you. The words are different. She made 12 muffins. Her friend ate some. Her friend ate 8 of them. If somebody eats something in a number story, that means the amount of something is going away, right? There's less of something. So when we hear that, we think subtraction. And when we see how many are left. So if somebody eats something, we think of subtraction in our number stories. So she has 12, 8, 8. How many are left? We start at 12, and if this is subtraction, we are going to take away, we are going to go back. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm going to stop on my 8th hop to show the 8 muffins that were eaten. And how many does she have left? 4 muffins, because 12 minus 8 equals 4. Okay? So this is one way that you might use a number line as a tool when you are adding or subtracting. And you have your very own number line in the back cover or inside back cover of your student math journal. Okay? So I'm going to give you one more that I want you to think about in your head and practice on your own number line right now. Are you ready? Mrs. Simmons had 12 donuts. She ate 4 donuts. How many does she have left? Use your number line to figure it out. Mrs. Simmons had 12 donuts. She ate 4 donuts. How many does she have left? So using your number line, you started at 12. That's how many donuts Mrs. Simmons started with. She ate 4. That means if she ate some, they were taken away, and that's subtraction. So we're going to go backwards on our number line. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 hops because only 4 donuts were eaten. So we're going to stop on this number. 8. 8 donuts are left. 12 minus 4 equals 8. Let's do one more together. Mrs. Simmons had 5 cats. She brought home 6 more cats. How many cats does she have now? Use your number line to solve the problem. Mrs. Simmons has 5 cats. She brought home 6 more cats. How many cats does she have now? So you started at 5, and if she got, or if I got 6 more, means I've earned something, I've gotten something, I'm adding to what I already have, so I'm adding 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to stop here on this number after I've done 6 hops, and that is 11. I now have 11 cats because 5 plus 6 equals 11. So once again, a number line is a great math tool that you can use when you are solving addition and subtraction problems.